put 26K in the account, 25 or 26K. So I don't have that pattern day trading thing. And I'm planning on starting out trading just 10 contracts until I have like, I don't know, 30, 40, 50 successful, like consistently successful trade. Not consistently, but like an average of the 80% success rate thing.
Start over. What is that? You said you're trying to trade until you get 30 to, what is it?
I don't know. I was just like, I want to see that, or maybe I don't need that many. I want to see that at least I take 20 to 30 trades at just 10 contracts.
Why 30 and why 10 out of nowhere?
Okay. Maybe it's just old, maybe it's just old programming. It is like, oh, only trade. I guess I should just go by the percentage of the account, right? Because isn't it like you shouldn't trade more than I don't know, 3% of your account in any one trade?
I think the numbers are fucking with you a little bit because like with let's say you're like, okay, I need to take 30 trades. I need to get to be expert of like, I don't know, 80% percentile like win ratio. Okay, well, 3% of my account, that's a lot of BS to think about, in all honesty.
Oh, really?
For the most part, yes. And also it makes the deviation of it harder to reach because it's like, okay, well, hypothetically, make it even simpler. Let's say you're like, okay, well, I want to take 30 trades. 25 have to be profitable, I guess. Well, what if 24 are profitable? Did you fail? No. You know what I mean? Like, just keep it as like as simple as possible without all the additional jargon and stuff like that. Just basically, literally, like the same formula that I follow for everyone else, for everyone, kind of usually works, and we can go faster or slower. Is all it is. So it's okay, dude. First, starting out, we'll just start with one contract from a scalability perspective, right? Just say, okay, can you make 2 trades that are profitable with one contract? If you can, great. We'll move to 5 contracts. Can you do that for a week with 5 contracts? Okay, you can. Or if that's too easy, okay, whatever, next week or even a couple days after that, it's just to 10. You just keep adding 5 until kind of you get more comfortable, just simple. So that way also, because the bad thing about what you mentioned of saying like take so many trades with 10 contracts, is that's actually slower than what I just said. 30 trades with 10 contracts, if that's what you said.
Okay.
That would take too long. Like that's, if you saw, did you see the post I put today in the group later on?
No, I haven't. I just got done with some appointments, so I haven't been in the group today.
Okay, so the piece I mentioned, let's see, and I'll read it actually. Oh, a couple people liked it. I put, my only problem with the people in this group here is people are scared to trade with more contracts. And I put in parentheses saying that on purpose to get more people to up their contract size. Then I want to continue to say too many people play it safe and never buy more than 10 contracts max.
Oh,
Because
wow.
they feel comfortable. Which it's funny because you said 10. They feel comfortable. And they, what was it, with 10 contracts max, because they feel comfortable, and being comfortable hurts them in the long run. So people are saying, I want to be a full-time trader, but not everyone is buying at least 30 to 50 contracts to actually make it a reality.
Okay.
So it's just about, okay, cool, buy 1 contract, you make 2 good trades with it, then we'll move to 5 for maybe a week, maybe. And then after that, we'll move to 10 for maybe a week, possibly, and then we'll move to 15 and go on from there. Does that make sense?
So keep adding 5 a week so long as you're,
Profitable
being
that week.
profitable.
And the key is, and that's the key, profitable that single week. And profitable means just made money. Even if it's the first week, it's like, oh, I made $2. That's profitable, right? It's only 1 contract anyway, hypothetically, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So as long as that's the case, it's not like what is it? Some people have the issue of, and we'll get off of scalability in a second, actually do this practice here. But some people have the issue of they're like, okay, well, I made, I don't know, $40 with one contract 1 week, but the next week I only made 80. But they're like, oh, I should have made 120, because they're looking so much into the numbers. But it's like, dude, you're profitable. Like 90% of traders fail. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. You just have a small contract size.
So do you have any then, you don't have any rule as far as like, okay, if I have 25,000 in my account, you don't have any like only trade this percentage of your account type, philosophy?
No, not at all.
Got it. Interesting.
It doesn't really matter, because if you're following the reason why we start small, and if you're following the actual strategy, being that, hey, I'm only selling when it hits the bottom of my zone, you can't lose all of your account anyway if you're following the actual criteria.
Exactly. Got it.
So it doesn't matter. Like if you use
Following the
fucking
criteria,
20,000.
following the criteria is the risk management.
100%. It's built in.
Yeah.
So there you go. So yeah.
Perfect.